In this world, there exists a spirit, neither male nor female. The spirit is covered with a dark cloth, with a separate white cloth to cover its head. It is said to carry an enormous brown burlap sack, in which it holds its victims. It is said that the second its name has been called out, either directly or indirectly, the person is collected and becomes the property of the spirit. Many who have witnessed its appearance have been said to have gone insane and were later found with their eyes gouged out. The spirit is very, very real, and failure to prevent the mention of its name will cause Candle Jack to come and whisk you a And that was He Who Should Really Not Be Named, or Candlejack, by Anonymous. Okay, so let me give a bit of context here. The character Candlejack is a character from the show Freakazoid, created by Steven Spielberg, aka the mastermind behind many classics like Animaniacs, Pinky and the Brain, E.T., Jurassic Park, and many others. He's known in the show as the boogeyman, the for real one, and was voiced by Jeff Bennett, aka Dr. Hamsterville in Lilo and Stitch, the series, and Johnny Bravo from Johnny Bravo. Now, personal story time. When I first heard this story, I didn't know it was written based off an already existing cartoon character. I was a preteen turning teenager, so like 11 or 12, we'll just say 11. And when I first read it, I read it with my little cousin. I mean, she was curious on what I was reading, and I wasn't showing her any of the really graphic and gory stuff. Actually, we ended up saying his name, and we freaked out thinking we were going to be taken by him. But then after like 20 minutes or so of panicking and getting ourselves ready to defend ourselves, nothing happened. Of course. It wasn't until I was a bit older, like I want to say 15, when I found out who Candlejack really was and where he was from. And boy, did I look like an idiot to myself.
You dumb bitch.
Now, this is one of those creepypastas that was written based off a really creepy character from an already existing show. I mean, yeah, you've got those lost episode creepypastas, but then you have creepypastas based on characters like Hypno, which is where we get Hypno's lullaby. In this case, it's based off this guy. And in the show, he was supposed to take whoever said his name somewhere. I guess it wasn't exactly implied where he took them, I guess. I don't know. Now, of course, in the original episode, there was no eye gouging happening, and no one really went insane like it's described in the story. However, considering it's creepy enough that this guy just comes out of nowhere and takes you if you say his name, I can see why they wrote a story on it. An example of a character like this, where he just appears if you speak of them or say their name, is the story of the White Death, or La Muerta Blanca, which, if you guys want a full story or narration on it, I could do that, but I warn you, it's not only creepy, but, well, if someone knocks on your door freaking you out, I am not responsible for scaring you. I'm sorry. Context in the story if you want to read it or you want a narration of it, okay? Okay. So while I do like characters like that, well, the story tries too hard to make it look real. See, for me personally, and this is just a personal thing, I really hate when a ghost story tries too hard to make you believe the ghost is real. I mean, some ghost stories are left ambiguous and are vague on whether the ghost is real or not. Basically, they leave it up to the reader to decide if the ghost is real or if it's made up, and that's cool because it gets you to think. An example of stories like this would be like the creepy rituals you read about, the ones that give you good luck or you get killed by, such as the legend of Bloody Mary and the Black Phone ritual. Those are my absolute favorite, because it leaves it up to you whether you want to decide that the ritual works or the ritual doesn't work. It kind of toys with your curiosity, and in doing so, it makes you wonder if the ritual works or doesn't work, and if you're brave enough to try it or not try it. It basically gives you the decision to either believe that it's real and not try it, or to take a risk and try it for yourself. With this one, well, the part where it says, oh, the spirit is very, very real, I was done. Like, you had me until that part. 11-year-old cringy as hell me would probably believe that, but 24-year-old university student me is like, and you lost me, I'm done. Also, the fact it just cuts off there to make it seem like the guy disappeared. Okay, that's a neat tactic for scaring someone, but putting that right there after that one line left me facepalming. So yeah, story-wise, it could work as a totally separate entity rather than just pinning it on an already existing character, but I do see why they chose him as the main monster/spirit. Written-wise, well, while it is short and to the point, which I like in some stories, the end part kinda just threw the whole thing off for me. So final rating, it's an okay story but poorly executed in my opinion. So maybe a 6 out of 10 for me. But that is just my personal opinion. I'm not expecting everyone to just say, oh yeah, that's a good opinion, that's my opinion too. No, this is my own personal opinion, and you are free to make your own analysis and your own opinion. Anyway, I hope you liked this short little narration and review, guys. I wanted to do this to test out editing on my new Mac laptop. Also, sorry if there's a watermark on it. I had to pay to get that thing removed, and college is expensive enough. But that's all for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed.